Hello everybody, I hope you are doing well. Today's video discusses lesson 5-4, which talks about polygons and angles inside the polygons or even outside the polygons. Your assignment was on page 401, numbers 1 through 7. Now numbers 1 through 4 we really talk about the interior angles or the inside of the polygons, and numbers 5 through 7 we're talking about exterior angles or angles outside of the polygons. In order to do numbers 1 through 4, we need to know a basic formula. And the formula is this: S equals n minus 2 times 180. Now, this means that the sum of all the angles inside, that's what S is, equals n, which is my number of sides, minus 2 times 180. So for number 1, we have a pentagon. Now, penta means 5, right? So this is a 5-sided shape. So the sum of all the angles is going to be 5 minus 2 times 180. Now, 5 minus 2, we know that is 3. So that's going to be 3 times 180, which is 540 degrees. So the sum of all the angles inside of a pentagon is 540 degrees. Now we would do the same thing respectively with number 2 and number 3. Now it's named an 11-gon and a 13-gon because that's the number of sides they have. So for number 2, you would say 11 minus 2 times 180. And then you would do the same thing with number 3, you do 13. With number 4, we are not trying to find the sum of all the angles. We are only trying to find one angle. Now, we know that a pentagon has an interior angle sum of 540 degrees. In order to figure out one angle, you're going to have to divide that by the number of angles there are. In this case, there are 5, so 540 divided by 5 will give you the measure of one interior angle. Okay, so hopefully that is helpful with numbers 1 through 4. With numbers 5 through 7, we are trying to find an exterior angle. And these angles and the shapes start to get very hard to draw. So for number 5, a decagon, I actually have a picture of one. A decagon is a 10-sided shape. And to find the exterior angle, the exterior angles are the lengths or the sides extended outside of the shape, right? So this line is extended. This is an exterior angle. We're trying to figure out what the measure of one of those are. Now, since this is a 10-sided shape, there are 10 exterior angles. Now, that is very important in how we figure out the measure of one exterior angle. Okay? So if you notice, we have, since this is a 10-sided shape, 10 exterior angles. Now, the sum of all exterior angles, so the sum of all exterior angles is 360 degrees. All of those added together is going to be 360. So this decagon, since there are 10 sides, right, we don't know this angle here, x. But we know that 10 times x has to equal 360, right? Because 10 sides, or 10 angles I should say, times whatever that angle measure is, equals 360. The reason why this works is because all 10 angles are congruent. So now to solve for x, we do 10, divide by 10, so x is going to equal 36. So for number 5, the measure of an exterior angle is 36 degrees. Okay. Now we would do the same thing with number 6 and number 7, right? Since we have a 20-gon, we know that 20 times the number of angles times x, the measure of one angle, has to equal 360. And then we can solve that to figure out the measure of one angle. Similarly with number 7. Okay? So that is kind of the idea on the interior angles and the exteriors. I hope that this makes sense, and I hope that this is helpful. Remember, if you need extra help, email me, or you can tune into the office hours that I offer twice a week. We do have one coming up on Friday, and I'll send out a reminder about that later. Okay? I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.